Thanks very much for the update. That was Simon Marks there giving us the latest on the meeting between US President Donald Trump and Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney. They've met earlier this morning, New Zealand time. It is 28 minutes to 8 now. Coming up before 8 here on Morning Report, we'll have more on the National Party's hopes to ban social media for under 16s. Well, there is a private members bill to that effect. One of New Zealand's foremost internet law experts joins us. Unemployment data that is out later today. We'll speak to Kiwi Bank's Jared Kerr, the economist there, about his expectations, and the conclave to select the next Pope begins tonight.
The Pope is dead. The throne is vacant.
The conclave begins now.
We'll find out all about that process and whether it is anything like the movie before 8. Now with the headlines, here's Nicola Wright.
An Auckland teacher aide says the government's decision to scrap all existing pay equity claims is devastating for all working women. The government is pushing through legislation under urgency, which will also make it harder to lodge claims. NZEI Te Reo support staff negotiation leader Ali Kingi told Morning Report it's working to see if it will meet the new threshold of having a workforce that is 70% women. She says evidence gathered in their claims shows there's a significant pay gap between men and women involved in similar work. Meanwhile, the Employers and Manufacturers Association says the legislation is reverting to a framework that was agreed in 2017, which set good parameters every group could work with. The group's head of advocacy, finance and strategy, Alan MacDonald, told the programme that changes in 2020 meant pay equity became a de facto national wage round. He says gender-based pay inequity does need to be remedied. Economists expect the unemployment rate to rise when the latest numbers are released this morning, but they're not picking the Reserve Bank to be too concerned. The jobless rate's expected to climb to 5.3% in the 3 months ended March, from 5.1% in December. But economists believe the central bank won't be worried about the impact on inflation because wage growth is easing. US President Donald Trump says that officials from China want to meet on trade and reaffirmed that the two countries will have talks at the right time. Earlier, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent told the Congress that China has not engaged in negotiations with the US on trade as of yet. The US and China are engaged in an aggressive trade war, imposing swingeing tariffs on each other's imports. The UN's Office for Humanitarian Affairs has rejected a reported plan by Israeli authorities to shut down the existing aid system in Gaza. Israel has blocked aid getting into Gaza for 2 months. OCHA spokesperson Jens Lerker says aid should not be used to force Gaza's population to move. That's the news. Weather in the towns and cities now with Met Service. Kaitaia, patchy cloud, the odd shower from afternoon and a high of 21 degrees today. Whangarei in Auckland, passing cloud, the odd shower, 20. Hamilton fine and 19. Tauranga, Whakatane and Rotorua get a fine day, there's some cloud this evening. Rotorua 17, 19 in Tauranga and Whakatane. Taupo and Taumarunui, morning fog then fine. 16 for Taupo, Taumarunui 18. Gisborne, sunshine and 21, Napier and Hastings fine and 19. New Plymouth and Whanganui, more sunny breaks from afternoon, 18 in New Plymouth, 20 in Whanganui. Palmerston, North Levin and Kapiti, partly cloudy day, 17 the high in Levin. Palmerston, North and Kapiti, both 18. Masterton, blue skies and 19. Wellington's fairly fine, but with morning drizzle north of the city, 17. Blenheim, sunny and 19. Nelson and Kaikoura, fine and 18. Westport, the chance of a shower, 18. Greymouth, mostly cloudy, a few showers tonight, 17. Hokitika, a few showers, 17. Christchurch, any morning fog clears and then high cloud from afternoon, 18. Ashburton, high cloud from late morning, 20. Timaru and Oamaru, fine with high cloud apart from areas of morning fog, both 19 degrees. Wanaka and Queenstown, partly cloudy, chance of an evening shower, 17. Alexandra, fine day, high cloud as well though, 20. Dunedin, a fine day, high cloud this evening, 21. Invercargill, mostly cloudy today, 19 degrees. It's 24 minutes to 8.
Ngā thank you, Nicola. This is Morning Report on RNZ National. Let's get through to some of your text feedback now on pay equity. A lot of people talking about pay rates for some of our politicians. This texter says, should Nicola Willis